All right. So, this is just going to be kind of like a recap, and what's coming up, for both Global and JP. But before that, I just want to say, I got burned out. Trying to do this, trying to balance school, trying to balance life, and everything else. It's just hard, and it's hard to try to get a video up every day. I know that's YouTube's policy where you know they want one video a day just to get noticed, and that's hard to do, especially when you got so much going on in your life, um, and it's hard without the homework for college and whatnot too. To just it's burnout, and it's really hard, um, and I wish YouTube would get a new algorithm where it would help smaller YouTubers instead of uh, trying to help most of the bigger YouTubers, or people that are like 500K and above or whatever. Like it doesn't really not really helpful for people like me, where I'm only at 79 right now. People who are at like 1,000, 100, blah blah blah. Um, so it's just it's hard when you can't get noticed on YouTube. And then I try to post videos on Twitter, which it gets like 3 or 4 views maybe. Um, but it's just you know if I had a bigger audience, I feel like it'd be a little easier and less burnout. But again, I'm a one man team. I don't have a company behind me. Uh, I do all my edits and all this other crap, and it's just like, well, it's hard to find the time just to sit down for an hour and do this, especially when you come home after a long day of school, and all of a sudden you still got this to do. And it's just like, well, I'm gonna go to sleep instead. So I'll try to figure out a schedule. We're gonna hopefully, once summer hits, we'll have a daily upload schedule. I'm hoping that is the case, where I'll have time. But right now, it's just hard to find time. But I want to get time for this. I might even record a couple videos tonight and just upload them throughout the week. So right now, I think I'm gonna go shoot for 2 or 3 videos a week, and then summer we're gonna try to shoot daily uploads. I've already failed daily uploads since start of February, I think I said, and I've already failed that twice. So we're gonna just ease into it, um, and just try to gain ground here, gain subs. Which, if you aren't subbed yet, sub. We do more than Dokkan. I'm still working on that Madden series. Still working on Modern Warfare. I haven't really touched like Xbox games in a while. Um, and then I do a whole bunch of odds and ends and whatnot. Football season isn't going on now, so I'll do like skits and whatnot. Well, I could do stuff for the draft here in April. I do want. We will talk about the XFL. We are five. I think we're 5 weeks in, so I guess it's halfway. So I guess I'm gonna do an XFL video this week too. I don't know when that's gonna come out. Sometime this week. Just a quick little breakdown. We'll have one. I believe it was week 7 the AAF died, and we'll compare 7 weeks of AAF to 7 weeks of XFL. But that's all coming in the future here. Right now, I want to focus. We're not focused. We're going to talk about Dokkan today, and then hopefully I can grind on a couple more videos tonight to upload this week. So starting over on JP, Vegeta Blue is finally getting his ECA. On the banner is okay, so it's gonna be Vegeta Blue, Cooler, and then my guess maybe Kid Buu. I think that's my guess is Kid Buu. Um, just kind of glance over at him. Okay, so yeah, so nothing is settled until in-game news. We only know social media news. So obviously in types, 120 across the board and 3 key. That's standard for all 100%. Let's see. Immense damage and raises attack and defense by 50% for the turn. Okay. 3 turns. So if you get... Wow. So you can technically get 100% when it comes back around for that 3rd turn. Or if you get an additional... You can technically get up to 200% if you put like 20 additional into them. Let's see. Passive 120% attack. Okay. Extreme class allies attack defense 25% chance. Oh, okay. Well, First of all, I wish this was all. I wish they would bump this up to like all to like 30 or 40. But then he also has a chance to stun, high chance, which is I believe 40. Oh, okay. I thought it was 50. 40%. 50 is great, I believe. When attacked. So basically, he's like Cumber. I don't know who else, but he's like Cumber, where if he gets attacked before you super, or even after you super, there's a chance, 40% chance that it'll stun the enemy. That doesn't work in a whole lot of events. And then here, so super class Realm of Gods allies defense 50%. Okay, that's not bad. We're gonna have to wait till it comes to global to really see what he can do. 17,000 HP, 17,000 attack, 11,000 defense. Holy crap. Okay. So he can 170. So he's going to get 220. Okay, so let's say you only get two attacks. He's going to get 220% attack and 100% defense. Okay, 100% defense. That's not bad. And then if you get additionals, that goes up to 320% attack and 200% defense. So that's if you get 4 attacks within those 3 turns, obviously. That's actually pretty good. It comes out March 10th, so that is Tuesday. We'll go over Omega here in a minute. This is probably gonna be Kid Buu. That's my guess. But Omega comes out on Wednesday. Right there. So he is weak to master and student bonds. All right, that's good to know. And then, okay, this is big for JP, and then Global will get this 4 or 5 months. We'll end up probably getting this before the anniversary. Honestly, if I had time it out, probably June is when. Well, yeah, because I'm guessing Beerus will come out in June. So, 50% attack, creates tech key spheres. So, hitting that 90 or 77 million with Angel, Golden Frieza, and Goku, that's probably going to be a breeze. I think they finally realizing that people want to complete those missions. So how do you do that? You tack on TN support. I believe Gohan and Vegeta, or maybe not Go. I believe they all get. I think they all raise attack on. Where's the links? There's the links. Where would they be? Oops. But I believe they raise attack on Super. If I can find. No. Okay. Kaba or Hit. No. Okay. We'll have to find that later. Because it's not going to be there. I guess we'll check Last Resort real quick. But if they raise attack, or attack and defense on, no, okay, not there. Yeah, okay, well, whatever, we'll find them eventually. But that's gonna make that event even easier, with the LR Goku and Frieza. So as I said, so Omega comes out on Global. I have talked about him before. And then the third unit on here was Super Saiyan 3 Goku. My guess is I can't get Blue for Vegeta, but I don't know who else it could be. That's not it. I gotta pull up the Easy A. Oh, I gotta wait. We gotta awaken him first. But he's basically a support unit for the full power category, I believe. Yep. And then he lowers all enemies' attack by 40%. So that's basically a what is it? A Whis. So you have double on rotation. That's minus 80% attack. So that's crazy. Massively lowers defense. That is an 80% defensive reduction. So if you want to take this guy into the UI Goku stage, STR or really up God Ku up to Int UI Goku can't be attack lowered, but they can be defensively lowered. And lowering their defense by 80% is going to make everyone hit harder, so then you're going to fly through the event faster. So he's going to be pretty good for that. No defense. Only attack. Okay, so he's basically a Turles, except Turles gives 3 key. And then he gets own attack and defense. I believe he only got, what was it? It was only attack 80%. So he gains defense on there now, but no support defense. So again, and then unlike the 100%, the 70% leads only get 100% attack. Attack, defense, and HP to all, typing. So, I'm personally not looking forward to him, but he's going to be good for, full power and whatnot. He is weak to Kamehameha, so if you have LR Gohan, if you have EZA, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I believe, those are the only two that I can think of right now. There's probably a third one out there that I just haven't thought of yet. But then we'll move on to World Tournament. I almost forgot that for a second. Funny enough, literally JP and Global are getting the exact same banners. Because if you look here, it's Zamasu, Goasu, two Gohans, and then Tien and Goku on the Dragon Ball World Tournament banner. I don't think that's ever happened in Dokkan's history. This looks like it's a first-time thing. If they do that, if they constantly keep doing this, I would not be opposed. It's one thing closer to having JP and Global on the same page. Again, I wish Global's tournaments were only 2 days JP has them, I think, but I get it because Global is the whole world versus one country, Japan. They make it a little longer because again everyone's not on the same time zone, so it's harder for people to grind when some people are asleep, some people are awake. So you got to give a fair chance for everyone. So I get that. I mean, I think there's ways to work around it and still have that 2-day world tournament versus I think it's close to 4 days if I recall, because I believe it starts. Yeah, 4 days is from now. It's the 12th, so it'll be like 12th night. So 1, 2, and 3. So it's only a 3-day tournament versus JP, which is a 2-day tournament. I know there will have been 4-day tournaments, but if we look in here, we'll go look at. Actually, you know what? We do not know who is going to awaken yet. I just realized that. We are getting a data download Tuesday, I think. If I recall correctly, I believe it's Tuesday. Because Omega comes out on the 11th. And then again, the World Tournament with Kale and Khalifa on Global. And then Android 17 on JP. Global already has the Android 17. JP already has the Kale and Khalifa. All three, I recall being pretty good. He's not on here, and then you have the 2 World Tournament. But if they keep this guy featured, that's really good. He's probably one of the best World Tournament reward cards, honestly. But we will know who is going to Dokkan Awakening probably Tuesday night. Gohan has what is this? Irregular is just okay. Yeah, because we had different. I'm trying to remember. Maybe Vegito. I think Vegito is next in line. Because okay, you know what? Maybe Vegito for JP, and then Vegeta for Global. I think that's what they're gonna do. Because obviously Mighty Mask is too new. Goku already has an awakening, I believe. Because he's an older card. Yep, he does. Okay. Bardock, Goku. Gohan does not, so I guess it could be Gohan. This Gohan does. Goku does. Boo on JP does, so maybe we'll get Boo. Turles. I believe Turles does. Vegeta does. Gohan has one. This, I believe, is the first one. Vegito does not. Bardock does. Oh, I don't think. Oh, no. Beerus does. Hit does not. Cooler does. Oops. And then the Super Boo does on the bottom. So there's. And then I forgot. High School Gohan does not. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possibilities. I know JP has Boo and Vegeta. So JP is down to 3 possibilities. I believe Hit came out first on Global. I know that doesn't mean a lot, but I don't think he's going to awaken. My guess is probably Vegito, this World Tournament. Obviously, again, we'll know in 2 days. But if they did the Armor Gohan, I don't think anyone would complain. What does they do right now? Because Vegito, I believe, is a defensive support type, if I recall correctly. 3 key, attack and defense 60% when facing 2 or less. 2 or less. Okay. Bump this. So keep this. Bump this up to. They would not go 100. I guess 90%. 3 key, 90% when facing 2 or less enemies. Raise attack and defense. Okay. This Gohan is a low key good option. I never really paid attention to him. Hybrid Saiyans, Goku's Family Youth. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Buff this up to 90%, and I think that's what you got. I guess they could buff. They could do this 60% for 6 turns. We'll see. I think I'm gonna make a video on this guy, talking about what he could Dokkan awaken into, because I didn't realize how good he was. And then I want to just check Vegeta here real quick before we wrap up. Okay. So he's a super support, but he gives himself defense, and then he gives 20% attack to everyone in that turn. Okay. Bump this up to 35, that up to 25, defense up to 120, or actually attack and defense 120. Super allies 30%, 25% there. I think they get bumped up to 70% up here for leader skill. That's my guess for Vegito. Really, these two are who I think are. One of the two is going to be next. I don't think Hit is, because he just came out. Oh, it's been okay. It's been over a year. But these guys, 2017, 20. Okay. Who came out first? Okay, so it looks like it's going to be Vegito, Gohan, and then Hit last. He came out but first. Yeah, he did. Okay, he did come out first. Because I think what came out around Hit? I don't remember. Yeah, medium chance to stun, 60% attack and defense from performing the super. Medium chance to stun enemy attack within the first round. Okay, so this is another guy like the Vegeta and the Cumber, where if they get attacked, they stun the enemy. This is only a 25% chance, a medium chance, versus Vegeta's, which was high. But Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize how old Vegito was. But again, it's probably gonna be Vegito, Gohan, and then Hit for JP. I will have to look more into the Boo and the Vegeta again. We'll find out Tuesday, and then it'll be down to 4 for Global too. Probably Vegeta's a better bet. What do we have going on now? Is Cooler. Yeah. So I guess you could just say Metal Cooler was on the banner, so we'll just give him a Super Vegeta because Boo doesn't really fit the theme right now. So Vegeta for Global, and then Vegito for JP is my guess for the World Tournament. Dokkan Awakenings. I'm gonna stop rambling. We're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Like the video, share the video around, subscribe. We will be doing content. I'm not really as burnt out anymore, so we'll get back to the grind. And peace.